Sally Pearson, 30 years old now, self-coached, formerly coached by Sharon Harrinan, Anthony Drinkwater-Newman, and Ash Maloney, but she does it herself now. A lot of injury problems these last couple of years, but boy, has she fought her way back to the top with that marvellous victory in London. Christina Manning, 5th at the World Championships, the American. Apart from the World Championships, only her 3rd race in the last 8 weeks, this. Danielle Williams goes in lane 8, the Jamaican, a semi-finalist in the World Championships, and that position as well back in 2013, the Jamaican champion. And Christy Castlin, 6th in the US Championships, didn't make the US team for London, even though she's a bronze medalist from Rio last year, where of course the Americans famously took a 1-2-3. Well, this the big test for Sally Pearson, of course, at the end of this 2017 summer. Can she turn back the challenge of the Americans in this field? Remember, there are 5 of them: Stowers, Harper Nelson, Nelvis, Manning, and Christy Castlin. Whether she'll ever get back to close to world record form remains to be seen. You remember, she's the 5th fastest runner in history, Sally Pearson, with 12.28. But the gold and silver medalists from London are here. Pearson goes in 6, Harper Nelson in 4. That lineup from the far side once again: Talai goes in 2, Stowers in 3, Harper Nelson goes in 4, very consistent, the 33-year-old. Nelvis in 5, Pearson in 6, Manning 7, Williams in 8, Castlin on the near side in 9. Long hold there for these athletes, but Pearson gets really, really well and leads at the moment. Also going well beside her is Christina Manning with the gold headband, but Pearson leading at the moment, trying to come back at her is Nelvis. Pearson battling away against Nelvis. Is she going to get there? I don't know if she does. She might have got it there with that Cotton Jackson style dip. The torso going almost horizontal. She might have stolen half an inch from Sharika Nelvis there. It was a fabulous run from the American. Remember, only 5th in those US Championships, Sharika Nelvis. That is the caliber of US sprint hurdling. But has Sally Pearson taken it? We're waiting for the results to come up. She has. 12.55 for Pearson. Surely the margin of victory is going to be absolutely minuscule. That is the moment where you realise you're Diamond League champion of 2017. You're $50,000 US better off is Sally Pearson. And it rounds off this astonishing summer. What a comeback it's been for the Australian in the best possible style.
Yeah, it just gets better and better. Look at this point in the race here where Nelvis came alongside her, and you just thought, yeah, she might lose this, but then she digs deep again. Pearson keeps that technique together, comes off the last barrier just with a few inches to spare, holds it. And what I'm loving about Sally is just this enthusiasm at the moment, you know, for somebody who maybe thought the best years of her career were behind her, still competing after having come back from the serious injury at a good level, but then all of a sudden rediscovers the spark which made her the world and Olympic champion before, and now it's back, and she's almost like a youngster embarking on the early part of her career.
Well, Steve, the result came up as Pearson winning at 12.55. Then it disappeared. I thought they were having a rethink. It's just reappeared. Nelvis is getting 12.55 as well. Nelvis, if anything, possibly guilty there of not dipping at the line as well as Pearson. She gave 101% in the Australian.